was exciting news announced by NASA earlier this week, and it had to do with Enceladus, which is one of the moons of Saturn, and also Europa, which is one of the moons of Jupiter. So we had a mission called Cassini. It's a spacecraft that has been analyzing Saturn and its moons since 1997. Now, in 2015, Cassini had gone through the plumes of Enceladus and analyzed some data, and it found some cool stuff. Now, let's go back to 2015. What we had found out about Enceladus is that it has like an icy layer, and let me draw it out for you guys. So, let's let's take this as Enceladus. So there's this like icy layer that's all the way around here. So this layer is about 5 kilometers in depth, and this is all ice. And then you have like its core, which is like a kind of rocky, metallic-y, kind of similar to Earth, with similar elements to Earth, core. And then the area between here and the core, so between the ice layer and the core, is all ocean. It's all ocean water, like just like on Earth. It's ocean. It's literally an ocean. So that's really cool. And now what the plumes are is right down here in like the southern pole. Is this like weird occurrence, which is like ice particles shooting out of Enceladus, out of the moon. And so Cassini, I'll take the purple marker again. Let me try and draw Cassini for you guys. The magnometer and some other stuff. So yeah, so it completely went through the plumes and it was able to collect some data. So that's where it first was able to detect a few different elements, but recently it was able to detect hydrogen, and hydrogen is extremely important for harboring life. In addition to oxygen, carbon, silica they found was actually forming due to a temperature change. So recently they also were able to detect something called hydrothermal activity. Hydrothermal activity, I'll show an image right now, which it looks like tiger claws, and that's right around down here. So they're noticing some type of change in temperature, and that's essentially what hydrothermal means. But what causes it and what is it brought on? It's brought on by like tidal forces causing tidal heating. A tidal force, just like here on Earth, we have our moon pulling on us, and when the moon pulls on us, you have high tide, and you have like surfers. You would know that lingo. So Enceladus, something very similar is happening. It has like Saturn over here pulling on it, and then it has all the other moons pulling on it, and what's causing it to happen is it's now like tidal heating, and it's being caused by like the friction and a lot of other stuff going on, like chemistry wise, inside of Enceladus. So now it's causing inside of these hydrothermal vents, just like what we have here on Earth, it's releasing hydrogen gas. So that's like extremely important, and because it can harbor life, that means that it's possible that inside this ocean water there may be some type of microbial life, or some type of microbe or bacterial that's actually living there. What's also really cool and important is that we found something similar with Europa, and we will be sending a Europa mission into 2020s. So that's very exciting. And yeah, so the Cassini mission is actually going to be ending, unfortunately, in September this year, September 15th. So yeah, but anyway, so that was the news that NASA announced, which was very, very exciting. And what else? So I will be going to the March for Science next Saturday here in New York City. I know that the bigger one will be the one in Washington, D.C. I wish I could have gone with the Planetary Society. I probably could just take a bus down there or a train. It'd be like few hours anyway. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I'll be here in New York, so I'll be doing coverage. I'll do lots of Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, all that fun stuff. So stay tuned, and I will get back to you guys shortly. I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and this is really exciting news. Thanks to NASA. Okay, bye guys.